I'm sorry, but I didn't comb my hair today.
Don't even worry about it. I'm having a bad hair day myself.
So this beauty right here just had me all in a chokehold for the last 2 days. This is off of Asia Cornish. Welcome to
Hey
Pop Your
everybody, how
Shit.
y'all doing?
Let's get into it.
Okay,
Why'd you in that book like that?
we got to start at book
We
one.
gonna start at book 2. Why the hell you in that book like that? Why the hell did you in the book like that? Inquiry minds need to know.
That's how it went. It just that's how
I
it
just
happened.
knew he was gonna get it together.
I know a lot of people wanted it to end a certain kind of way, but that's just not reality to me. It don't always happen the way that we want it to.
And you're right. And that's why I didn't listen. I was ready to slide down this door right here, but I said no, no, because she's coming on. We're gonna have this conversation. Why the heck? Listen, I knew he was gonna get it together, but his what's his name? Truth.
Hmm.
He got it together.
He did, but sincere was different. You got some people in life that have to be set down for a minute in order for them just to get it. Sometimes they just have to. They just have to. Because look. Did you see the chain of events that was happening before
Listen, and he's still
all of this
having babies.
happened?
Go sit. Listen, you need a vasectomy at this point.
And then it's like he was so like I can't understand why Amore is doing this to me. Like you ever met people that they point the
Just
finger at
narcissistic.
everybody else, but they don't see themselves. They don't see what they're doing. They don't see their selfishness. They don't see none of that. It's just why are you doing this to me? I'm the victim.
Listen, listen. I can't even get past it. I can't get past it. He had pissed me off so bad. I was like, I'm not reading nothing else. That's how bad he pissed me off. I was so bad and sincere. Because I don't blame her more. I don't blame her. But I think that people sometimes get in their heads about every story supposed to have a happy ending. And you had a partial happy ending. It just wasn't a complete one. So inquiring minds want to know when you write Promise and Monroe's story, is what's his name, Zaire?
It's more to come. It is more to come with Promise and Roe. And I can't tell y'all everything, but it's more. It's
But
more.
I'm saying, is it gonna be more with Zaire and are they gonna?
I'm gonna tell you this part. So sincere and Amore, I think we can agree that they moved really, 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 really fast.
Yes,
With their love and how everything unraveled with them. But do you see the same cycle repeating itself?
yes.
And how did it end?
Okay, y'all need to read this shit. Y'all need to read this book.
Because I think that's something that we can all identify with, that a lot of times when you don't check stuff that's not right in your life, it repeats itself. Every lesson in life, if we don't really get out of it what we need to get out of it, it's going to keep coming until we get it.
So okay, so I'll say this. I see his gripe with her,
Hmm.
and I see her gripe with him.
Hmm.
And I don't want to say too much, but it's only 4 people in here. But other people on YouTube, because they between two podcasts right now.
Okay. I can see your mind.
Sincere, sincere, and the war ain't done, huh? Because he has said, you will always be my wife.
And he meant it.
But why are you having babies with everybody? You done had 2 babies by Chanel. Why is you even dipping in that?
Life
You
goes
done paid
on.
it for it, and you still dipping. And she's so delusional.
Men can do these type of things and it not mean nothing to them.
But she is
He love the
delusional.
kids, but it don't mean that he's fully immersed with these women.
But he didn't told
He's,
her. That's okay. So I know females like her. Like her.
yeah.
Why you having babies after babies? And you talking about I'm gonna hold you down, and when he get out, he ain't gonna be bit more bothered by you.
Is he?
Don't do that to me. Don't have me sliding down this chair.
Is he? That's the thing, is he?
But okay, so who the fool? Who's more of the fool to you? Janelle, Chanel, or uh Amore? Who's more the fool
Chanel.
to you in your eyes?
Chanel.
Is she?
100% Chanel.
Is she?
Like I say this and I feel her story and where she's coming from and all that she's been through, but he have said it to her in every language.
But he keeps sliding. Because if you was truly
Habit.
done,
It's a habit. You know what I'm saying? She's easy. I mean, it's like this is something he know he can get to whenever he wants to, and she's no matter what she say, he know her. You know what I'm saying? They and for what it's worth, they do have a connection. You know what I'm saying when it comes to the music and you know what I'm saying things like that. But romantically, sincere, it's just not gonna happen with him with her.
I need a good. Okay, so let me tell you what I did enjoy. That
And
good
then I'm
ass.
gonna say this too before you go there. You know, because it's like in every relationship, you always have, and they're not in a relationship by far. In her mind, they are though, Chanel. You know what I'm saying? But it's always one person that loves the other person more.
But that's in every
Chanel is just that
relationship, I
person.
think.
She loves him to the point where she's just extremely stupid.
Yeah, but is he gonna end up with her?
Is she? Is he gonna be with her?
I feel like Janelle, maybe because I don't know a lot about Janelle, just only
Janelle,
that.
now what I will say about Janelle though, Janelle is she got her thing together. She's a lot like Amore. And she also brings something new to the table that Amore does not. So I'm interested to see
Yeah,
where
I
that
saw
comes
that.
from.
I saw that because where Amore was nosy Rosie, Janelle wasn't so nosy. She was more accommodating.
And she's confident and she got her own thing going on and she really
You
not
taking
worried
that
about
nigga on dates.
but she's also she now she's a factor. All the other ones are not factors. She is a factor because of what she's carrying. Did you not see? You didn't see that at the end?
Uh-uh. I know what that's these. Ooh, sorry.
Bless you.
Girl, I think I'm getting sick.
She put it all. She put it all in her letter. What's going on with her?
But
So
I got that. All I'm saying is she really? And the reason why I'm saying that is Chanel had two.
yeah, but like I said, she brings something a little bit different. Sometimes we can be with people and we get one version of them, and we can want so much out of the relationship and we don't get it. But then time they get with somebody else, everything that we practically had to beg for, they freely give it to that other person.
So, but Amore has his heart.
She does.
She and to me will always have his heart, even though she's still in that same way. But my question is,
But it's still a
whose is
challenge.
it?
It's still a challenge, you know, and it's like
Is it really Zaire's? I know you fucking lying. I'm sorry for cussing.
You're fine, but I don't know. I don't know. Is it? It's a possibility that it could go either way, but I don't know yet. We have to see.
Really? So when did you anticipate? When do you anticipate their story coming out? The next story.
I'm working. And y'all, this is not a cliffhanger. I did end the.
Well, no, it's not a cliffhanger, but it's still more to the story.
Yeah,
It's
gonna
kind of
come.
like it's a slight cliffhanger. Slight.
I'm working on something, a novella right now because I just wrote 2 lengthy books, so I'm working on a novella that I'm getting ready to be wrapping up towards this maybe the second week in May, and then I'm be back in their land with
Yeah.
promising Monroe's story. That's what I'll be working on next. But Sincere, he does not have a letter. He has a number. So, and he's, things take place. Things happen. He may not do all that time. He may and he may not. We just don't know yet.
Well, in my mind, he not gonna do all that time. They gonna figure out something. They gonna figure out something. And I feel like the person that's gonna catch it is going to be Chanel in my mind. And you and the reason why I'm saying this is because I want you to prove me wrong.
I see you trying to put my story together. I'm listening.
I need listen. However it come out is how it come out, but I feel like it's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. This is an interesting story because it got real good, and then it was over. Because I read that like I was at when I work. This is my desk for me to work, and so I'm just working. I'm listening because I'm listening with the Kindle Assistant. Y'all, if y'all can't handle the voice, don't listen to it that way. But that's how I work and get through my day. So I'm just listening, and I did just like this one day. For a whole 30 minutes, I was zoned out. I know she fucking lying. Wait a minute. Hold on. But Sincere.
So unpredictable, but nobody saw that coming. And
but why he can't keep his ding ding in his pants?
It's too hard.
Because that's what he think with.
Definitely.
Is it somebody else gonna come in there?
Somebody else come and do what?
Is it gonna be another partner introduced to them, or is it? Wait a minute. Before we even do that, is what's her name? Desiree and Truth. Are they gonna last? Are they good?
Oh, Desiree and Truth are good. They're good. Yeah, they're good.
And Mocha gone. What? Mocha wore me out. Joseph and Mocha wore me out. So is it more backlash from them? From that crew?
I can't tell that part.
So it is. or maybe not. Tiny said your smile is so pretty.
Thank you. Let me look at these comments. See if I can see what's going on.
Wow.
Hey everybody. Hey Ty Lee and Shelly P.
Hey Tanitra. Jelly P. So okay. I can't wait for
me.
I know you working on you just finished a novella. So is this novella connected to their world?
No, totally different. New characters, new everything.
So I was reading your bio, and so you're a mother of 4.
4.
And a wife.
Mm-hmm.
How do you balance? Because it seems like nobody has balance when they write. do you balance?
I'm a full-time author. So I mean I'm a full-time wife, I'm a full-time mother. I work from home. I do what I gotta do. I'm grateful for my family. They understand, what's going on. And, I still make time for them. If I got to take a break, I take a break. I'm not the kind of person where I'm just, oh, if I don't get this done in a certain amount of time, then, I'm going to lose something or this not going to be right. I live and I write and I do everything that I'm supposed to do. And when it's time to release, I release. That's why I
So
very seldomly give release dates. I write until I'm finished, and then I'll sneak it up on y'all. You know what I'm saying?
you
Or I'll
ain't
just
lied about that.
email. Or if you see me promoting a new book, it's usually like a couple days at a week, and I'm releasing it.
Yeah, you wear me out. You wear me out. You wear me out. So you're completely indie, right?
Yes.
So
I
how do
did do
you
a
balance?
project with Ed Siobhan, but I'm still indie. I just wanted to tap in with them.
So how do you? But how do you wear all hats? I think that's the question. You can't. You can if once you're indie. I think people are trying to find balance in you writing and then promoting and then the back the office stuff, the administrative stuff. How do you balance all of that? Do you have certain days where you focus on the administrative stuff? Do you have certain days where you just write, or you just write until it's done and then you catch stuff as you see it?
I take everything as it comes. I don't let it overwhelm me. I'm to a place in life. It's funny you ask that question. Me and my husband, we were just doing a study on peace. And having peace in every aspect of life. And in order to have peace, you have to have balance. I just I take things as it come. I don't get overwhelmed. I mean, because I love what I'm doing. I feel like it doesn't even feel like I work every day. I mean, I know I work every day, but I'm genuinely doing what I love. And people who truly read my books, it's so many gems left in all of my books. I like to feel like it's a real message in everything that I write. And so I pour myself into it. I pray about it, and I release it. And I also have a designer business with book covers and author services and things like that. And so I balance that along with being an author and everything else that I'm doing. And I mean, I love it.
So that
It's
leads
just
me to
it
my next
flows.
question. Your covers are fire.
Thank
I
you.
love them. They're so aesthetically pleasing. And I love the nudes because I'm a nude girl. Now, everybody else might like colors, but when it comes to my face, I love the nudes, the bronzes, the little highlights and things like that. And you do that so well.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank
how important is
therapy.
your
It
cover?
really is.
Huh?
How is what?
How
I
important is
said
your
it's
cover?
therapy doing covers and aesthetics and different things like that. And I love making people happy, so it just works.
Because what it was your no, that was a different book. Because I was about to say that was AA. Because y'all and y'all aesthetics, I be like, he fine. Like, ooh, is this him on the cover? Is this her on the
Yeah. AI has a way of making them look real, and I tend to lean towards the images that look real. Yeah,
cover?
it's a lot of fun.
Are you a person that have to have a working title?
What you mean?
Like, do you have to have a title for your book in order to create your stories? I know there's some authors have to have a working title. They have to have the character names and
Sometimes I don't get the titles to my books, so I'm done. Or it might
really.
come to me in the middle. Um, I don't like. I'm a freelance writer too. I rarely outline. I might write little things down here and there if just so I don't forget. But because of my stories, they just come to me sometimes in dreams, sometimes as I'm riding down the road, things like that. But for the most part, I write what's in me to write. That's something I encourage people that come to me about, books and things like that. I always tell them, write what's in you to write. Because if you start writing for other people and what they want you to write, and you know, it takes something from your art. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You have to write what's in you. You have to put out the things that you feel. What do you like to read? That's what you need to write. You know what I mean? And it'll flow. It'll be easy to you. But when you start doing other stuff, that's when you start messing up. To me, that's my opinion.
But you're considered, are you considered a contemporary with elements of urban romance, of street romance just a little bit, or are you considered street? Because you still have a contemporary feel, but it got a little grit to it.
My books, you're gonna get a little bit of everything. Like, I don't box myself in. You know what I mean? Like, if I wake up and I want to write something about Black history, I'm gonna write something about Black history. If I wake up and I want to write something about a coming of age story, like, I just let it flow. I know it sounds like that answer might be a little too easy, but that's really how I live it. It's just however it comes to me. That's what I do.
How did you make the decision to become full time?
Being an author, that really, I've written all my life, but to become full time, it just nobody never asked me that question, and I really don't know. It's like it just kind of happened. You know, it's I don't know. I don't know. My answer might feel like it'd be all over the place, and I do not know how that happened. It just happened.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
how it
answer is
happened.
your
Like,
answer.
I just pray to be in the will of God. Not to be super spiritual, or anything like that, but I really do. I just pray to be in the will of God, and the flow that He put me in, I just walk in it. I don't know. And then it's like, and to be honest, it's not even all about the money neither, because when I first started out, I was barely making $50
Really?
when I first started. Really, if I'm being honest, last year is when my career really started, getting better. I believed in what God gave me, and I ran with it. Like, I just did it.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just trying. Let me get to praying because I need him to answer a few. I need him to do a few things.
Yeah, I was
Um,
definitely putting out more money than I was making at the beginning of my career. Like, really, for like the first 3 years, I was putting out a lot more than what I brought in.
okay. So how? Okay, I'll ask this question because I think I like this question better. How do you identify? Which character do you identify best with,
In the book we're talking about.
or any of them out of your
Have
catalog?
you read Disruption?
I haven't, but I will.
Oh, you gotta read that book. Um, I'm gonna say, the ladies in Disruption. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. Um.
And also Oasis too. Beauty, that took me on a whole nother ride with that story, and that actually was the book that people started to know me with Oasis. I love Beauty.
Are you ever
I love all my
surprised
characters, but
by? I'm sorry. Are you ever surprised by what you write?
um, I always have to go back and reread my books because, like, I be so into the story a lot of times. Some stuff being there like, oh, did I write that? Like, it'll start touching me in places. I'm like, oh, I forgot I wrote that, but yeah, I wrote that. Yeah. Sometimes the outcome and how things take place it can be surprising sometimes. Like, wow, I really did that.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb because I know my father's getting ready to call.
Okay.
Um, so,
Okay. Got it.
um, um, it was a question. It just left my mind. Okay. Oh, okay. I know you're married. I
Yes.
know you're married. I know you are married, and I know you're married. But out of your catalog, who is your book husband? Who's your book boyfriend? And who you sliding with?
Definitely King or Bliss.
And I'll tell what books they're from so people can make sure that they can.
Disruption is King, and Oasis is Bliss.
So they're both husbands.
Yes.
And who's your
Yes.
boyfriend?
Ah, I'm gonna say, have you read my novellas? Certainty, Circumstances, and Enigma.
I haven't read them, but they was on my list. I just didn't get a chance to
Okay.
get to it.
So definitely Grady from Enigma.
Okay. And who you sliding with?
Uh all the guys from my Christmas books, the shorts. I'll slide with any one of them any day of the week. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Okay. Are you a reader still, or do you have time to read?
I love reading. I really, really love reading. I don't get to read as much as I did before becoming an author, but I definitely do still read and love it.
What's the last book you read?
The last book I read, ooh, mm, it's been a minute. I don't remember. It's been a while since I read a book, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm always writing, and so I do take 2 weeks off in between books.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to find books to read.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I just be tired.
But guess what? You got to rest your brain sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. So like I don't sometimes I be wanting to read, but I don't because I be tired. So like I just have to take a break from everything. Reading, writing, anything that requires for me to be on them keys writing or just focusing on a screen.
How does your husband feel about some of the male characters you write?
Okay, here goes the kicker. My husband don't read my books.
I know you freaking lying.
He supports me 100%, 120%, but he don't read them.
Really?
Mm-mm.
So do they go out and be like, my wife is an author?
That's what I'm saying. Like he is my number one supporter. Like we can be going out to eat or going to the store, anything, and he'll be telling people, "Do you read books?" My wife is a national best-selling author. Babe, come on, give me your information. Like he'll do that type of stuff, but like he don't know what's in my books. He know it's sex in my books and stuff like that because my daughter, she just turned 18, and so she read one of my books and she was like, "Mom, he really put his mouth on her like that." I'm like, "Girl." I have to give one of them, "Girl, you read that book?" Why you be writing like that? Like, girl, yeah. Do you be doing all that stuff? Now you being too nosy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is
So, like,
hilarious.
and that's another thing. Like my family, they're not my they're not my fans. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very few people in my family that read. You know, so I don't expect really their support. Like when I came out with my debut novel, a lot of them bought my book. Some of them read it, some of them didn't. You know, but I don't expect it from them. I expect everything to come from people I don't know, and that's been my experience. I mean, you do have some people that they family read their books. You know, they're there every step of the way. That's just not my story.
Does that bother you?
It used to, but it don't now. I'm like, honey, just go and buy this book. I don't care if you use it as a cup holder. But I probably shouldn't have said it like that. But when it comes to friends and family, I don't expect much. But they'll buy it. Like I said, give me $20.
Here, and get this book. Give it to
Yeah,
somebody. Give it as a gift.
give it to somebody. Yeah, that part.
I love that. When you first saw your name on the cover of the book, of your first book, what was that feeling like?
Oh, that feeling was so exhilarating. It was like, oh my God, I finally did it. My very first book, that was a nonfiction book. That was a story of my life. It was real. Everything on the pages was real. And releasing that book, it was such a healing journey for me. So much that is talked about in Restored Treasure. That was my first book. I had to really, really, really expose myself in a way that a lot of people would prefer to keep hidden about themselves. You know, you tell people what you want them to know in most cases, but it was like in that book, God made me expose everything, you know, and it was like I went through a lot of warfare writing that book, but I got through it. So when it was done and I was actually able to hold it in my hand, girl, I cried. I cried because it was like, wow, I'm really an author. And it was like when I did that, I forgot who I did the interview with, and it was like, did you see yourself writing almost 30 books? And I'm like, I didn't know I had all these books in me. Like I wrote my first book and I thought that was gonna be it. But it was like after I finished that book and I actually saw that I can write a book, I wanted to write more. I had so much stuff in me. I'm like, oh my God. And like I pull from real life. Even though I write fiction, I definitely pull things from real life scenarios, things that I've seen, things that I've heard, things that I felt going through myself, and I just put fiction, make it fiction. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I didn't know I had all these books in me, and it just keeps flowing.
Now, Sincere's mother and father story, that was so real because I mean, I didn't live that life, but I do know people that lived that life where the mama was
Mm-hmm.
less than stellar than she
Mm-hmm.
presented,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, the daddy come back and they trying to figure out something how to make stuff work, and then
Mm-hmm.
they find out it ain't my daddy that was being an asshole, was my mama.
Mm-hmm.
Now they both had fault,
Mm-hmm.
but he was like, don't do this to me by myself.
Yeah. And then the kids, they the ones who hurt through it all. Cause you know, even with my own parents, it's still stuff that I want answers to that I'll never get. Cause my father got dementia and Alzheimer's now.
Oh
You know,
wow.
so it's like my mom, she tells me, you know, her side of things, but like I'll never get the other side.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's a lot of things that take place in households that just don't get talked about enough. And so I try to pull from those experiences, you know, and try to give some nuggets of how to keep on moving on with life. Because hey, we all living life. Life be life and for all of us. And sometimes we just need that word to just help us keep on moving. You know, because we don't talk about it. We suppress so many things.
And that's the truth. That
Mm-hmm.
is the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about, because you know I'm always looking for somebody peppy, always. Let's talk about.
I'm surprised that you didn't like. Did you like Truth's father
But
Power?
that no, that's what I was getting ready to ask you about. I was like,
Oh, honey,
he
I
is
love
listen,
him.
he is my husband, book husband. Listen,
I so
come on,
love him.
power.
Yes, and I was so upset. Like I cried when Truth's mother passed. Like that was emotional for me. But yeah, it just happened that way. But yeah,
But he
I love
found him a
him.
new love.
He did down the road. He struggled with it though because he didn't want to let go of his first love, which was Angel, his wife. But Ashan, I mean, no, I'm about to say Ashante. Amore, her mom came in and definitely stole his heart.
Talking about with a little switch going on.
Gave him a new lease on life. A new lease on life. Yes, ma'am. I love seeing her love story unfold too.
Now, wait, okay, so it was Amora's mom was with who?
Amore's mom ended up being with Truth's mom, Truth's
Okay,
dad.
his father, but it was another somebody else's mom. Desiree's mom. Who was she? I don't remember who she
He
ended
was
up with.
she was with I think his name in the story was Makai or something like that. We
Yeah. Now
uh
who friend is he? He a police officer too, right?
yeah, she had been talking to him, keeping it a secret from everybody for, a long time. Until finally, she couldn't hide it no more.
Girl, these
Because
mamas is getting it. Listen, I wish it was in real life for me. So, what makes the ingredients of which a good plot?
um every story is always different to me. Um I like to have a balance of everything. I don't like reading stories that all you getting is a whole lot of sex and there's no substance to the story. Nothing is really going on in the background. You just see a whole bunch of drama, a whole lot of sex, a whole lot of, miscellaneous things that's going on. But, when you get finished with it, it's like, okay, now let me pull all this together. What did I really just read? What did I learn from this book? What did I take from it? So, like I say, I write the books that I like to read. And so the ingredients that I put inside my books is balance. I try to write balanced books. You're gonna get the spice and the sex, you're gonna get the relationships and the love, but you also gonna get a full story. Whether I'm writing a short story, a novella, or a full length novel, you're gonna get a beginning, middle, and ending.
Now, but Amore's okay. So let's talk about Amore's career as a nurse. So she worked with a lot of cancer patients. What's that child? Chanel's sister. She had
AIDS.
AIDS.
Mhm.
That is, I mean, it needs to be talked about. But did you have to take a minute after that? Because that was a lot.
Yeah, just trying to bring awareness, trying to bring awareness to different things that take place and real problems that people really are going through in life. So I'm not gonna say it was heavy to where I had to take a break with it. 'Cause once I'm writing, I'm flowing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, if it's coming to me and I'm putting it on the paper. But I get my moments when I after I release and I go back through and I read it again. That's when I'm able to really feel it again after I, you know, release it.
Now, okay, because okay, let's let me ask you this. So I'm trying to remember. The first patient that passed away, her patient, the husband,
With the
is
cancer.
with the
Yes.
cancer. Is he gonna make a comeback?
I didn't plan on doing nothing with him. I didn't plan on doing nothing with him, but
Well,
that's
I need him to be a little unhinged right now.
that's definitely a good idea. I'll consider that.
Yeah,
I'll see if we
I
start
need him
talking.
because I kept saying the cancer patient and she died, and then he was all upset and stuff. But I need him to come back with something like he's still angry or something. I need him to be unhinged, and I know he got this little girl, but I need him to be a little batshit crazy.
I'm gonna see if I can get him to come whisper in my ear. But Monroe, that's the one who was the loudest throughout this book, and it's funny because he was the quietest, really. I mean,
And
he
the
came, he
deadliest.
he showed up when he was necessary. You know what I'm saying? And really that was purposely done because I knew what was coming, I'm saying, as far as with his book, him and Promise. But just the role that he played with all the characters and Love Ain't Always Enough, he's really speaking, him and Promise. And especially what's getting ready to happen, your mouth gonna hit the floor because I know you, just by talking to you now, I know that it kind of went over your head a little bit, but I'm gonna bring it back to you.
Let me read that part again. Where I need to start? Just tell me where I need to start so I can make sure
Well,
I'm on it.
I'm sure it probably went over a lot of people's head. I'm not gonna say went over their head, but I don't think that they really caught it with Monroe. But I'm definitely gonna remind you.
Was I know that she just started saying that they were in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Was it around that time?
Mm-hmm.
Before or after?
Yeah, it's coming. It is coming. Like I'm saying, you're gonna be like, yeah,
You about to have to slide down this door.
you're gonna be doing more than that.
I'm gonna need you listen.
You
Listen, I'm just gonna ask every author that know they gonna have me slide down this door, send me something gay or something. Because
mm,
listen, my hip and my knee. I'm an old gal.
girl. Mm. That's gonna be one of them books you're gonna have to sit with when you get done with Monroe and Promise books. I promise you.
I can't wait. I need to hurry up.
Yeah. I promise you, you're gonna be like, and to be honest, I really want to start writing that book right now. And if I wasn't already writing this other book, and like I'm back and forth between it because I want to stop and write Monroe and Promise. But I'm gonna finish what I'm working on because it's just I can't start things and not finish it. That's just something about me. But I'm waiting on them. I promise. And I'm gonna even get you to do the ARC. How about that? You can get it first.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cause listen, and will it be out this summer? Cause I'm off. I'm off
Yes,
of popular shit for the summer.
it's coming. It's coming for the summer. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well then I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready. Okay, so what is one thing that you will always include in your books?
Um, reality.
Bam.
Yeah, you're not gonna always get a happy ending with me. It's just not gonna happen.
But you know what? I think that's what I liked about this book because it wasn't a complete happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got a happy ending. It just wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I do love that. I
You're
do
gonna
love
always get a whole lot of love in my books, and you're gonna always get a real story. You know, just a real story that has lots of context.
that. Okay. Okay.
You're gonna get some wild stuff going on. You know what I'm saying?
Girl,
Like
first of all, did you live
these
some of this
characters is
life?
gonna be turning you every which way but loose. You know, they're gonna be sending you through the ringer. You know, one minute you're gonna think that everything is okay, and then boom, here goes something else, and it's like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing.
But I'm just gonna say that scene where Moore went to Chanel's house and allegedly she destroyed it. I allegedly did something similar.
You know what? And that was, you know what? And that was one of those parts in their book that was so real to me. Like that whole experience that she had. And now I cried on that part. That was one of the parts in the book that I did cry.
Well,
Because
I allegedly
I felt
did
her
that.
pain. I felt her pain so vividly in that scene. Yes.
Listen, because I was like, girl, shoot, shoot him, shoot her, shoot him.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my
That was
goodness.
her release in the book. Like, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
Now, what
I
shocked
needed
me
that to
about
happen.
this book was Ray when she well, I'm gonna say this part because y'all, whoever didn't read it, they need to go ahead on and read it. But what really shocked me was when Ray shot shot Mocha.
But her daddy was in the life.
I know, but like I just didn't pin her. I didn't know that she was gonna do that. Like
But you wrote the book.
I know, but it was random when I knew that she was gonna do that. Like I didn't know when I first started writing it that that's what
Oh,
was
that
gonna
she
happen.
was gonna have that gusto. Hey, she said, yeah, cock, cock, boom.
She
I'm ready to
did.
go now.
Yes, she did it. She did it. And like truth, he was just like, no, I don't want you to have this stains on your soul. I don't want you doing it. She like, you want me to shoot you?
She said, let me go sit down. Let me back up. Because I can picture that whole thing. I can picture that whole scene. I can picture, and then she had the nerve to be apologizing.
Mm, it was over. It was
Joseph was batshit ass crazy. Joseph.
oh, he was. And I did not like him.
Oh, I didn't like him either. He gave me the heebie-jeebies when he was at that fashion show. Like, I felt like he was preying on her.
Definitely was. And it was all for because of everything else that was taking place. You know, he had a plan from the beginning. That's why Truth never felt right about him. He never could connect with him. He didn't want Ray around him at all.
But my thing is, why? I mean, I know that he should have researched that man. Your wife is in his presence.
But it was so much going on at once. Not saying that it wasn't important, but it was like when one fire got put out, here go another fire. And then it was like so much was happening so close together, too. You know what I mean? And then it was like when Sincere got shot, that kind of put all the focus on Sincere. And it was like, now we got to prioritize. You know what I'm saying? And nobody, he didn't feel right about him, but he didn't know that he needed to pay attention to him to that capacity. You know what I'm saying? It was like just one of those things that.
But that now makes me think that Zaire he praying too. That makes me think. And they got married and had a baby. Okay, let me get out your head and get out of mine too. Um, what genre that you haven't written that you want to write?
Definitely want to get into some well, I'm not gonna say get into it like I'm gonna be writing a whole lot of it, but I do want to try my hand with maybe some suspense or mystery, rather mystery, like more of like mystery type.
I got you. Listen, send that to me because I love a good mystery, a good little suspenseful mystery.
I want to get
I
into
love that.
Dude, I want to do. I got one book that I written down that I feel like is going to be really good, but I'm scared of it. So I've been letting it sit. I've actually had this book. I want to say like 3 years, but I haven't released it yet because I'm like I don't know. I just been sitting with it.
I'm gonna need you to unsit with it and get it out.
And that is, I can even tell you the name of it. The name of that book is Silhouette. What I name that book? Silhouettes. I think it's called Silhouettes. But yeah, I'm gonna release it. I just haven't done it yet.
I'm just saying. Listen, don't be scared of me. I don't know about nobody else, but don't be scared of me.
No, I think I'm in my head more than anything. Like, is people gonna receive it? I don't know. And then I'm like, I don't know. I gotta get myself together with that book.
I need it to be public.
Gotta get myself together with that book.
I need it to be public.
I'm working on it.
Okay, so what's your definition of the great American novel?
Great American novel. I'm sorry, I never heard that term. What you mean?
So, a great American novel is what society deems as, a great work of art that makes you feel, I guess, that depicts a story in a certain light. Like they say, Raisin in the Sun is a great American playwright. What are you, from your perspective, what is the great American novel? What story makes you go, oh my God, I can read this over and over and over again?
Here goes some honesty for you, for me. Once I read something one time, I can't read it again. So I don't think I have one. Like, if I read it one time, I can absolutely love it. But I think it's because I know what's gonna happen, and I don't read my books super fast. Like, I take my time with the books that I read, and after I read it, I can't read it again.
like for me, there are certain there's a couple of books that I love that has some type of lesson, that has some type of growth, that has some type of, I can feel every feeling that the author, I feel like she intended for me to feel. Like I feel
Mhm.
like Demon Dream is a great American novel. He came
Okay.
in unaliving people, and he left out a husband with three, four, five, seven kids. And
Well,
the
a book.
journey he took.
I would have to say, um, Ashley Antoinette. That is one of my favorite authors. So I loved Ethic and Butterfly.
Yeah.
I read those. I haven't read the last. I think the Butterfly 4. I haven't read yet.
Hmm. Oh, she got
Um,
on my nerves by four. I wait. Just go on and finish the book out.
but I did. I love what she did with that with those series because
Mhm.
she took a story that was like unforgivable, took something that was unforgivable, especially coming from Ethic, and um made Alani love him anyway, despite what he had done. And I'm like, wow, how the way that she penned that book was genius to me because it was like that's what we supposed to do. If we don't forgive, God won't forgive us. But when somebody do the unforgivable, that was her child. But that yeah,
And
that's
her brother.
yeah,
But
yeah.
then, but then you come to find out that the brother might have been harming the little girl.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. She did her thing with that series. That would be it for me.
Cause baby, I don't know if I could. I don't give a damn how many hospitals you gonna name after me. But
It,
she
it,
is a she's a I think she's reached a level that a lot of authors want to obtain. I feel like I feel like E. Bowser is another one. Like she can make you feel a little nasty. The point of it all is still there. There's this book called The American Marriage by Tayari Jones, I think her name is.
okay.
That is my favorite book.
Wow.
And it didn't end. It's like it didn't end the way you thought it was supposed to end. It ended altogether differently. And it made me, I had to sit with it, I had to think about it because I was pissed off and then I was happy and then I was sad and then I was like, I know slide down doors and stuff. It
Mhm.
made me want to grasp the story, and it still to today it sits with me, and not sometimes I can read a book and I'll be like, okay, on to the next.
Right.
That story sat with me. Trying to think if there's anything else that's that. I mean, it's a whole
Well,
bunch
that's
of
what
books
I
that
like
sit
to
with me.
read though. It's those books that I want to say this lightly because I don't ever bash other authors, but some books that you read, they don't give you those type of feelings. But I like to read books that makes me feel.
Yeah,
If you can accomplish making me feel what the character is feeling, you know what I'm saying, and really give me a true escape, then that's a good book to me.
right. I agree with you on that one. Um, if you could collab with anyone outside of it, the people you already collab with, who is your perfect author that you would love to collab with?
Um,
Because I see so many people.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
Who
see
you
so
think?
many people, huh?
I don't know. I don't know. Like the
Actually,
people
her
that I
son.
would like to write with, I don't think that it would ever be possible.
It don't matter. That's your dream collab. Who would it be?
Ashley Antoinette or Gray Huffington.
I can see that. I can see that. No, seriously, I can see that. Really, really.
One of them. I would definitely want to write with one of them. Or even if I didn't, I'll even go as far as saying, even if I did not get a chance to write a book with them, just to sit under them and take in the knowledge that they have, I would love to learn from them.
Okay,
I'm on the thing. You gotta wait. Yeah.
okay. Okay. So let me ask you a few questions about you. Then we're gonna pop your, and then we're gonna let you go. All right.
Okay.
What would your readers be shocked to know about you?
Um, that's a good question. Like, I don't think I'm all that interesting. I'm a Libra. I'm a
That's not
lover.
shocking.
I don't know what y'all would be shocked to know about me. If you read and restore treasure, I'm a survivor of being molested as a child. I don't know if I should lead with that, but
Shocking.
I'm a walking miracle. I've been through a lot of things in my real life. And so when a lot of things that I've gone through in life does bleed into my writing. And so I have to feel it first, which I have. And so because I feel it first, I come from a very real place in my writing. With some of the things that my characters go through. For example, Pulse. I don't know if you read that book, but it was some things that took place in that book without telling the story because I want y'all to read that. I felt a lot of that.
Okay.
Yeah. I I don't know. I don't know what to say that would shock y'all. Like, life happens to so many people and there's so many things going on with everybody. I don't think nothing in this world really shocks anybody anymore.
These dang on puzzles. They seem like they're the
I
same
don't know.
shade.
What you consider shocking?
Let me think. What's shocking about me? Hold on one second. Let me get this puzzle together because they act like I'm a bot. There you go. So what's shocking about me? Uh um but no, because everybody knows how old my kids are. My daughter's almost 40.
I mean, I'm shy, believe it or not. I'm an introvert and an extrovert. Like, I
That's not
can be
shocking.
both when I need to, when I can, I'm both when I need to be it. Like, before getting on here, I was so nervous. Like, I had to wash my face about 4 times. And my hands were sweating like I was really
Well,
nervous. But
why are you? It's only me.
I don't know. Like, I'm one of them people that once I finish this right here, what we doing, I'm gonna sit down like, ooh, I should have said this, I should have said that, and I wasn't perfect. I got had on a t-shirt. Maybe I should have wore something
No,
different.
you're fine. No, no,
I'm
no,
just
because this is
I'm a
informal. This is.
self-critic.
Mm-mm.
I criticize myself.
But we're not gonna do that today.
No, I'm just saying maybe that's shocking for y'all to know that about me. I don't know.
Okay. So you're overthinker.
That definitely an overthinker.
Let me see what's shocking about me.
Somebody say what's my sign? I'm a Libra. October 6th.
So I'm wishy washy. So I hate making decisions. But what's shocking about me? I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'm a grandmother, and she's
I'm a
13.
grandmother too.
Is that shocking?
No, it's not shocking.
Okay, so then that's not shocking.
I'm 38 and a grandmother.
What'd you say?
Yeah, like my husband had a daughter before him and I got married. Me and my husband are 8 years apart. So he had a daughter before him and I got married. So she has the daughter. So that makes her our granddaughter.
Well, I'm 55 and I'm a grandmother.
I'm 30.
I don't have anything that's shy. Everybody know everything about me. I've been gray. I've had gray hair since I was 16.
Really?
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. My son's 16 and he got some gray hair too.
No, I'm talking about a lot of it.
Oh, a
Like
lot.
I had
Okay.
a streak.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
You know,
shocking,
but it's
right?
only a few that can be considered shocking. It's only a few people in the world. Like my husband used to have a streak of gray in his head when he was that age, and he said his brothers put a perm in his hair, and it came out and it never came back.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I've never been in anything shocking other than, I went to all girls school in high school.
All girls school, really? Okay.
Uniform and everything.
Wow.
That's not shocking. I don't know. I don't have no shocking.
See, that's a hard question. I don't know because I don't think I'm that interested.
Okay, so yes, I'm not an erotica author, but I do have a project coming out in June,
Oh,
and it's an erotica.
oh, I want to read it.
It's
Can I read it
nasty.
first?
It's nasty.
Oh, okay. So here's a shocker. I hear a lot of people, a lot of authors rather, that say that they don't like writing sex scenes. I do. I like writing sex scenes. Is that shocking?
No,
I
no.
do like writing them.
I like writing a good sex scene too.
Yeah, I do. I did. I like that.
So that's not shocking, but yeah, I don't really have anything shocking about me. Y'all know I can't see. Y'all know I can't see. Oh, I used to be a comedy promoter. Is that shocking?
Yeah, I don't see. I didn't see you as that. So yeah, that
Jack of
can be.
all trades.
That's good. I have a degree
AAA.
in psychology, so eventually I want to have my own firm.
And see, I want to go in a different route. I want to stay in this literary space and work with um, authors, helping them promote themselves
Hmm.
and finding solutions to some of the questions that ail the Black authors.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
what I would love to do. But yeah, I used to promote comedy. I'm not a comedian,
Oh,
but I understand the jokes and the timing and um, how long they're supposed to be on, when to take them off, that kind of stuff.
okay.
So,
Hey, 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 Lewis, I see you, honey.
and who a bartender? Me? Yes, I am a bartender.
Really?
That's not shocking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now, I don't know nothing that's shocking about me. Um, I'll be married 19 years. This coming July. You know, marriage ain't lasting no more that long. But
so
I'm
you got
still in
married
it.
early, early.
I got married at 19.
That's shocking.
Yep, I got married at 19 and had my first baby at 20.
Well, congratulations, child, because I've never been married.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Really?
shocking or not, but I've never
I
been
thought
married.
you were married, actually.
Mm-mm, girl, I had to tell that. Get on, get on, deuces. No,
Wow.
no,
Really?
no,
So
no.
you're single?
Single, listen, but looking for somebody grandfather.
Wow, I didn't know. Okay, so that's shocking for me because I thought you was married. Like in my
Mm-mm.
mind, I always see you like with the different hats and stuff when you giving reviews, and I'm like, I bet she in church in the background. I wonder.
I do be in church, but because I'm
No, I'm
married,
saying like I kind of feel that from you. Like, okay, she goes to church because
I
ain't
do.
nobody got all them church hats.
I do. I do. Listen, I have one right here. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. I do. Yeah, somebody's grandfather, Bonnie. Somebody, listen, I'm looking for somebody's pappy. I am old. Listen, I'm not gonna say I'm old. I don't want no deacon. I dated a deacon or two before. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't want no more preachers, and I
Look,
don't want
don't
no
get
more deacons.
nobody in there. Look, you gotta find
I dated the preachers
or
and the
just drop
deacons.
them out the
No,
sky.
mm-mm. No, I want them to believe and let me do me. Fly with the wind, sir. Fly with the wind.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because I know I mentioned Ashley and Gray, but I love Belvin too. She wrote a book called Ezra.
Yes.
And baby, at that time when I read that book, I was not an author. But honey, that book took me somewhere. I love
Did you not know the
book.
pastor had kinks?
Girl. Now, and wait a minute, and that's my husband, Ezra. That's my book husband.
Woo!
Ezra. He got that. He that one.
You got
Yes,
me
sir.
excited right there.
Oh my God, because everything about that book I love. She wrote that book. She wrote that
She
book.
did. She
Oh my
did.
God. I have to give her flowers and everything else. She wrote it. And I loved it. Uh that book. And I also like The Right and Left of Love and all that. Yeah. I'm a fan of Love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at you. All
Yeah.
right. I got
I
another
couldn't let
question
this
about
in
you.
without mentioning her because I love Belvin. I really do.
I love that series. That series was really, really good because somebody
Mhm.
asked me to read it, recommended it to me, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh, he a pastor, but then the cast pastor had a playroom. I was like, Sarah,
Mhm.
what is going on here? Go somewhere, Skittles, please. Go. I'm sorry, my dog.
I love Nicole Jackson too. I love her books too.
Okay, so I'm okay. But shocking is I've never read anything from her.
Oh, you got the reads from Nicole Jackson.
Okay, so reading is not my own anymore.
Okay.
And
Oh,
the reason why reading is not my own is because I try and read something by every author that I interview. And
okay.
sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, so I don't get a chance to freely read. So when they say, oh, read XYZ, or if I miss a book club read, I've already missed some of the reads. So I don't get a chance to, read freely. So this
Somebody
summer
told
I'm
me
gonna
to
be in
look.
that thing. I'm gonna
Oh,
be
it's
in
so
that
many
thing.
by them that I love.
Yeah.
I'm
But
trying to
I'm
look at the comments too.
like Connie Easton, I have never got a chance to read anything by her.
I
I
read
have
one book by her, and I love that book. I think it was an erotica, but the name of the book evades me. I think it was like 2 years ago when I read it though. It was. I know it was definitely during a holiday. I forgot. I can tell you what happened in the book, but I forgot the name of it.
I just got to Esteban this year.
I haven't read anything by her yet, but I want to.
Ooh, she messy.
That's
She
a lie.
messy, messy.
No. I'm lying. I did read one book by S. Yvonne, and it was after I left from the Gym Awards. Um, I can't think of the name of it, but I know the characters had the girl had AIDS.
So
Oh
Tasha's
my
got a
God.
baby.
Yes, that book.
I
That
haven't
was a
read
good
that
book.
one because I'm scared I really gonna be sliding down some walls. No, I won't. I won't read it. They said it's too emotional.
Oh, it was yeah. But that was a good book though.
No, I'm scared to read it. I'm scared to
Mhm.
read it. I'm scared to read it. But she messy. She messy boots too.
I'm gonna tell you author I'm mad at though.
Mm.
I think her name was J. Brene, whoever wrote 2 a.m. Is that what it's called? Is that what the book called? 2
2
a.m.
a.m. or 3 a.m.
3 a.m. Whatever it's called. But
That
yeah.
Miami one? Is that Jay Dominique or Jay
No, Jay Brene. She wrote
Renee?
she also wrote Love Allure, and I read all her books. But with 2 a.m. she left that open ended, and we still waiting on book two. And she ain't wrote it in this years that then went by. I know about 5 or 6 years. But that was a good book. A good
Okay, so why do authors do that? Can you answer?
I I don't leave people waiting for years for the next book. Now I'll make y'all wait a couple months, depending on the length of the book. Like if I'm writing anything over 100K, I'm gonna need about 2 months to sit with the book. Unless I'm really pushing myself. Because like you say, I mean I have other stuff that I'm juggling too. With being a wife and a mama and everything else, and then the mental toll that it takes to write a book. So I take my time with it, but I'm not gonna have nobody waiting no years. But that was one book. I don't care when she released it, I'm gonna read it. It was that good.
I have to. You have to send me an inbox and let me know what book that is so that I can get it and
Mm,
read it.
I will. I will. It's
Um,
good, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be mad at the end because it
well,
ain't no.
then don't send it to me because I don't want to be mad.
It's good though. It's good. It's so good. You gonna love reading it, but like I said, you gonna want more and just be mad because you can't get more until she decide to release book two. But it is good.
Now, there's this author that I'm a little perturbed with as well. And my book club, we read this book called "And Then I Knew You Loved Me Too" by J.S. Durst.
I never heard of her.
Child 50 and the lady in the basement and dirty. Oh my goodness, child. She you have to read it. It's such a good read. It is really, really a good read. And they're three short books.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
I
I
knew
can do
you
short.
love me too. I think, and then I think it's called that. I think I what is it called? And then I knew you loved me too, or something like that, by J.S. Durst. Oh my
Okay.
God,
Okay.
phenomenal,
I'm gonna check
phenomenal.
that out. I have
The
to check.
son left a gift for his father after he'd had passed away.
Hmm. Interesting.
Exactly.
It sounds interesting. I want to read it.
Yes, that's a good one.
And that's right up my alley though, because I write too, and I only take 2 weeks in between. I can't. I don't want to read no big long book. I just want to read like a novella or something that's 200 pages or less.
Hmm. And the her books, I think, it's like 120 pages
Okay.
each, or something like that, 150.
Okay. I can
But
do
it's
that.
so quick. I knew,
Mhm.
and then I knew you lost me too. That's it. That's it, Rakia. When I knew you lost me too. That's the name of the book by J.S. Durst.
Okay.
Let me ask you a couple more questions, and I'm gonna get you out of here. Describe yourself in one word.
Mm. Um. That's a big question.
I'm gonna say I'm a jokester.
Um. Mm.
I'm gonna say
One
reserved.
word. One word. I'm gonna say I'm a
You're reserved.
I'm trying to think. Like
You're not reserved though.
I'm not. People get different versions of me.
Oh Lord. Is that
I'll say that.
multi-dimensional? Okay.
I'm definitely I'm a realist.
All
I'm gonna say that. I'm a realist. Yeah.
right. Name something that everybody loves but you hate.
Mm.
For me, it's avocados. Eh.
Mm. Everybody loves, but I hate. Um, I don't know. Like I can tell you my pet peeves. Can I answer with that?
Hmm. Hmm.
My pet peeves is like seeing people that don't groom, like they have eye boogers and boogers in their nose, and they got wax in their ears. And when they talk, spit fly all the time. Like that, those are my pet peeves. Oh, I can't stand it. I cannot stand it at all. It really just changes. It vexes my spirit. Like,
Mm-mm.
did you not see that before you walked out the house? What is that in your eye? You,
Mm-mm.
I can't
Mm-mm.
stand it.
Look,
Oh,
look.
it bothers
Mm-mm.
me. It bothers me. And then to see wax coming out of people's ears, like, ooh, that is worrisome. I just, I won't hear nothing that they say. I just be looking right at their ear, like, ooh, I know you feel that. That I'm being honest, like that sends me. I do not like that.
No, 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 no.
I can't
Mm-mm.
handle it. But I can't think of nothing that I love and other people hate.
No, that
Um,
you they love, but you hate. Like I don't
but
like
they love.
shopping. I'm not a shopper. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, for me, see, I love to shop, but I will buy perfume and smell good stuff before I buy clothes.
That's crazy.
It is, ain't it? Like even with picking my outfit, like I got to have my scent first. Like what am I gonna smell like?
You know, you're not gonna catch me out here nasty and smelling funky. No.
Baby, I am a perfume lover. I've been that way since I've been a little girl. I love perfume and body sprays and smell good lotions and creams and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm backwards. Like I pick my perfume first, and then I get an outfit, and I pick my shoes last. With my husband, he likes to get his shoes first, and then he
Yeah.
centers his outfit around his shoes. And I'm like, no, I need to know what I'm wearing first.
It depends. It depends. I have a shoe in mind.
Hmm.
So if I have a shoe in mind, then I'll be like, okay, let me center an outfit around the shoe.
So I think that would be it. I'm not a
Right,
shooter.
but I always end up with that shoe because if I find the dress or whatever I'm wearing, the shoe might change, but it's still along those lines of
So
what
you a
that mood
shoe
is.
you may be a shoe lover. I'm not.
I
I'm not a shoe lover.
am
So that would be my thing. Like I know a lot of women they like, oh, I love shoes and all that. I'm not.
I am a shoe lover, not a tennis shoe lover, but a shoe lover, a heel,
Mhm.
a little wedge, a little
Mhm.
something, a little
That's how I
sandal,
am about perfume. I need me a good
boots.
smell good
I
product.
love a good boot, but
I love good boots too. Yeah.
I mean, I put on some Vans, I put on some Chucks, and I'm
Hmm.
out. But
Yeah.
to center an outfit, I don't have no Air Force, none of I don't have. Listen, I got a couple pair of Nikes. That's because my sister bought them.
Well,
So
see, I'm a true Chicago girl. That's where I'm from, and so like I love the fall. That's my favorite time of year because I love to pull out my boots.
hmm
But yeah, I don't know. That's not my first thing that I'm picking out though. Like I need to know what I'm gonna smell like. Then I need an outfit, and then I can usually find a shoe that'll pair good with my outfit. But I'm just not picking those shoes first. Because I'm liable to pick an outfit, then I got to get a whole nother pair of shoes. So,
right, I think about the shoe. What do
hmm
I feel like doing? Do I want to put on a heel? I don't wear too many heels anymore, but if I want to put on a little bit of a wedge, or do I want a high wedge, a low wedge? Do I want to put on a flat sandal? And then I center the mood around that shoe. It's got to be a mood. It's a mood, honey. It's
oh,
a
you got to teach me
mood.
about that because I don't know nothing about no mood in those shoes, honey. I
Mm-mm, this
don't.
is how you feel. I don't feel like being super duper dressed up. So what do I have in my closet that still looks nice? I can wear. I'm comfortable. So I know I'm not putting on no heel. Now, if I'm going somewhere and I like, okay, the color is XYZ. Okay, I know I got these shoes. Let me go see if I can find an outfit to fit this shoe.
So the first thing you think about is a shoe? Oh no, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think about no shoe first. I
Mm-hmm.
think about the
Mm-hmm.
outfit
I need
before.
because my feet need to be comfortable.
I need to smell good because, honey, just in case I get bored, I want to sit down and be able. Is that weird? I'm so serious though. Like if I get bored or something, I like to like, yeah, I like to smell myself. Maybe that's a shocker for y'all. I'm really I love smell. I smell good. Yes, ma'am.
That's a shocker. That's a
Mm-hmm.
shocker. That should be. But I just like right now.
I
Yeah, I
do.
smell
Ooh, and
pretty
don't let
good.
me have a new scent on and know it smell good. Like I just bought me a new perfume yesterday. Girl, I'm gonna send it to you. It smells so good. Ooh, it's sexy too.
I just bought what is the name of that? All the way up is to me. I have winter scents and then I have
Okay.
summer scents.
Summer scents. Yeah, it's definitely a difference.
Yes. So
It's a,
I normally stick with the Itsy Miyake. That's always been my scent. Not a lot. It doesn't have to be overpowering, but little, a little dab and dab here. But I'm an Itsy Miyake girl. I love a Gucci floral bloom.
Gucci Flora is good and
Yes.
Gucci Bloom is good.
Yes. I like a good soft scent for the
Mhm.
summer, but in the winter I like a little. Like I like Hermes in the winter because it's a heavier scent.
Mhm.
It's like sweaters.
I
I
love
feel like sweaters.
Libre. It's a scent called Libre, Libre. Oh, I love that for the winter. Yes, ma'am. And okay, oh, I just thought of something that other people that I've been seeing a lot of people love, and it really didn't do it for me. It was this perfume that people be raving about called Yara. I don't like it. And the reason I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it, and it's not because it stinks. I don't like it because it don't last. I don't like
Oh,
wearing. I don't like putting on a perfume, and then less than 3-4 hours later, I can't smell it. Like, what's the point of me putting on this perfume if I ain't gonna be able to smell it all day? Like, I don't like that.
yeah. I don't like when they wear off.
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's good
Mm-mm.
to know. That is good to know. All right. Uh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Thank you.
In 5 years, I see myself definitely evolving into more than just being an author. I do intend on having my own publishing company. Um, Only because the love that I have for the industry. I want to be able to. I get a lot of questions and people that's reaching out to me since I started writing that just want direction, need help, different things like that. And so I find myself in that vein a lot with helping other authors, and so I would definitely want to do that.
Now I'm sorry that this little munchkin is up here.
You are
If
right.
I don't, he's gonna sit here in the behind me and just whine through the
It's
rest
okay.
of the interview.
It's
Okay.
okay.
So say hi, Skills. Okay. All
Hey,
right. Hey,
Skills.
Ladonna.
My mom has a dog named Bella, and honey, that is her best friend. I mean,
Listen,
truly her best friend.
Skittles is my shadow for real. Cookie, she don't care. Skittles, he's always there, always.
Mhm.
All right. Fill in the blank. Blank is my life. I
You
mean,
said
blank is like no. Blank is life.
in what aspect? What you
Whatever
mean?
aspect you want it to be.
Um, well, I have to tell you the truth. The word of God, that's my life. That's what I live by.
Okay. Okay. My pen is.
My pen is anointed.
Woo,
Definitely that.
yep, and you have not lied at all. At all. All
It's
right. Ready to
definitely
pop your
that.
shit?
Would you say?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You ready to pop your stuff?
I'm ready.
All right. What? How many projects do you anticipate for 2025? For the rest of 2025?
Um, I did. Let me see. I dropped 12 books last year. So this year I don't think I'm gonna quite do 12, but I'm definitely probably gonna hit around 9. And I've already released 2.
I heard that. I can't wait because I need Rose story. I need it. Um, what sites? What social sites are you on, and what's your website?
I am on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I do have a Twitter page, but I don't get on there often. Um, my website is www. Oh, I'm on Lemonade, and I got 2 new sites on my phone. It was supposed to have been black owned or something like that.
Fan base.
Yeah, fan base, and there was another one called Spill app, I think.
Spill.
I
And
got
what is
on
that?
those. It's another black owned app where like you can promote your books and stuff like that, and it have a variety of different things you can do on there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go check that out because I just got on Substack.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one.
Substack is more blogish. You can post videos. You can do interview. I don't know if you can have more than one person, but you can go live and stuff like that over there. But it's more
Okay.
newsworthy ish, and you can do book stuff over there.
Okay.
So I just got on Substack, so we'll see. I know that some of the other people like it, and we'll see how it goes. I don't know what this dog just put on me, but okay.
It's okay.
Oh God.
My website is www.thefinestgems.com.
Okay, what your websites there? Off of Asia Cornish, or what is it?
That's my author site, www.thefinestgems.com.
No, I'm talking about your social media sites. What is it listed under?
Oh, I'm sorry. On Instagram it's author Asia Cornish.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, I think it's underscore or something. Just put author Asia Cornish, I'll come up. You'll see my picture. And on Facebook, I have an author page, which is just author Asia Cornish, and I have my regular page, Asia Cornish.
Okay.
And on TikTok, it's author Asia Cornish.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, I forgot my favorite question. I forgot to ask you. So I got a two-part question.
Mhm.
So we have if you can induct three authors in the Authors Hall of Fame, the Black Authors Hall of Fame, who would it be?
If I can enter three authors,
Mm-hmm.
um, I would say, mm,
Who do you think needs to be in the Authors Hall of Fame? You already said one, Ashley Antoinette,
yes.
or you can pick three new ones. Love Bellman.
Lord, like I said, I'm not gonna say that I don't read books because I definitely do love to read, but I can honestly say for like the last 6 months I have not read.
Who would you were supposed to induct yourself?
I don't know who to nominate, and I feel so.
Nominate yourself.
I I thought you wanted me to talk about other people. Like
No, nominate yourself.
me, me.
Okay, nominate yourself.
Nominate myself. I don't.
If,
I'm so not arrogant, honey. When people
but
be
it's
telling me
okay.
I
Let me tell
still
you
be
something.
shy.
This is it's called pop your shit. Pop your stuff, girl. You're always supposed to nominate yourself.
Girl, I'll be nominating somebody else before me.
If you can invite five authors or writers to dinner, who would they be?
Now that's actually easy. I would invite Evelyn Latrice because she's a
Mm-hmm.
sweetheart, and I would invite, of course, Ashley Antoinette. I would invite. Um, oh my God, what is her name? I like Brienne Dene. I like her. Nicole Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
How many I got left?
One more.
Um, mm, I'm gonna say Gray Huffington.
Okay. Okay. All right. Uh, any advice? Last word. Shout out.
Um, Advice to who?
Authors, writers, editors, whomever.
Upcoming or who are already?
Upcoming.
Um, do it. Just do your thing. Don't worry about what might go wrong. Just do it. If you mess up, write another one. Write another book. You get better the more you do. Some people they may hit overnight, and you got some people that don't, and they have to hone in and perfect their craft, so don't get discouraged in the process. Believe in yourself and, just keep doing it.
Okay. Any shout outs? Okay.
Nah.
And that's okay. And that's okay. All right. So she just popped her shit. Let me pop mine. So let me tell you what's coming up. So tomorrow, I'm not sure. I haven't confirmed
So
my guest.
wait, before you do that, because I know we're getting ready to end. I have a question for you.
Yes.
So I think I actually have two.
Okay. I like questions.
So the first question: how many books of mine have you read?
I want to say 4.
4.
I want to
Okay,
say
well, 3
4.
questions, because now I want to know which books them was.
I can't think of the name of it right now. I have to go on my Goodreads. It's on my Goodreads. But I think I want to say I read 4.
Okay.
This including these last 2.
Okay.
But I think I read 2 more of yours before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you already know my next suggestion for you is Disruption. Get on that ASAP.
Disruption.
Yes, and I had this. The book that comes after that is Imprint on My Soul. It's already out, so you can go right into that next. But
Imprint on my soul.
read those for sure.
Gotcha. Second
And
question.
my last question is, you know how you read different authors and you say, okay, when I read this author's book, I know that I'm going to get this feeling. I know that I'm going to experience this. This is something I can expect every time I read a book by this author.
Mm-hmm.
So when you read my books, what can you say that you get from my books? That you feel like yeah.
I get Skittles. Shut up.
Skittles
Skittles.
in it too.
Go somewhere. Now. Have a seat. Did you hear me? Sorry. I get the feels. I don't know if that makes sense. I get the feels because like I was rooting. I be rooting for the people. I was rooting. I was rooting for Sincere because I just knew he was gonna get it. I knew I just knew he was gonna get it. So you get a little bit of I know you were lying. You get a little shock and awe with you, but it's a good read. It's a comfortable read. You know how you have comfort authors? You give me comfort.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
I have comfort authors. Some of them is ratchet as all get out, and some of them are just comfortable. And you're one of those comfortable ones. Like if I feel like if I'm on a slump, I can always go to your catalog and I'm gonna find something.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Anything else?
Yeah, like I know this interview is about me, but I ask these type of questions because I'm human. I'm human, and sometimes I'll be like, man, ain't nobody checking for me. Ain't nobody trying to read my books. But it's little things like this I think about, and that helps me keep pushing.
Well, so listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about your little diabolical pen. Listen, don't come here talking about, I just be thinking. No, honey, you have it. What I do say is you need to be a little bit more vocal on your social media. I need people to see your presence. I need them to see you promoting your books. I'm not saying it's bad that you just release and go, but I need you to promote a little bit more.
Okay.
That's the business side of Nicole. I need you to say, hey, I got this book dropping in 2 weeks. Cover reveals, all of that. I need you to be more engaging with your readers.
I received that.
Yeah. Just a little bit more. So if you're gonna
Okay.
ask, let's talk about it because I'm sick.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Because I be trying to find that healthy medium, because I don't
Mhm.
be wanting people to get sick of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to promote too much, so now ain't nobody liking nothing, they rolling their eyes when they see it. I want to give just enough to build up that anticipation so that when I do drop, um they want clicking, you know what I mean. But I can definitely see what you're saying when you say do it more, because
Right, but I'm not saying give everything. I'm just saying give what is needed. You
yes.
got a book ramping up, and you're gonna drop within a few weeks. I
Hmm.
need you at least 2 weeks before, if not a month. Hey y'all, and then stop, and also promote your first book like it's the last book you just wrote.
Yeah, I was
You have
thinking
to
about
promote.
that
I'm not
too.
saying you got to be on here every day, but make it you. Make it uniquely you.
Hmm.
Don't make it anybody else. Just it's like I'm a content creator. I
Yes.
have to learn to find my voice. So one thing about me is I go to church.
Yes.
Another thing about me is I like to cuss.
Yes, ma'am.
I like to cuss. So some days I'm sliding down the walls. If the book is real good, you're gonna get a hat. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? If I'm feeling like I need to get if I'm in my office and it's around, but sometimes I can't wait. But if I Miss Arthur, ma'am, you to death. The
Yes.
book was good to me.
Hmm.
If I just
Yes.
be like, girl, if y'all no, it wasn't that great because I'm not gonna promote nothing that I don't agree with. I'm not gonna be
Right.
pressured by nobody to promote a book that just wasn't up to my standard.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I can't do nothing about it. I don't do bad reviews. So
Yes.
if I put if I put your cover on there and just a picture, I'm just saying I've read it. It wasn't a 5-star read for me. It might be for you. That's why I posted. It might be
Hmm.
for somebody else. What's for me might not be for what somebody else is.
True.
And you just have to, but authors have to get a little bit more active on social media
Hmm.
when it comes to promoting your book because nobody can promote your book better than you.
True.
You know what
I
I'm
received
saying?
it. I received that.
So don't just promote one book. If you got a series, promote that series. If you have a sale coming on, hey y'all,
Hmm.
there's this sale. But if it's coming from you, your readers are gonna flock to you. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
And
saying?
then
They're
my
gonna
back
they're gonna come to
catalog
you. But the
put
more
me
visible
speaking
you are,
on.
the more people will want to see you.
I agree with that. And that's something I told myself I was gonna do this year, to start doing at least one live a month. And like I'm so
Yeah.
scared because I'm telling you, this may seem so easy, but it's not easy.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to combat that.
Okay.
You know how I'm talking to you right now?
Hmm.
Find somebody, even if it's me. If you say, "Hey, Nicole, I need to go live, and I need you on live with me," I'll
Okay.
come on live with you. Then that way you don't feel like you're talking to yourself by yourself.
That and you know what, I think that would help. Like, because if I'm just on here by myself and I'm trying to talk and I'm like, Lord, I need to talk to somebody. I think
Yeah.
that would help me.
And then read
Yeah.
the comments. When people start coming in your comments and they're reading your comments, but let people know before you go live. Hey, I'm going live on Friday at such and such time. And mean what you say and be live by such and such, time, at least somewhere close by it. You
Yeah.
know, but when you go live and be like, hey, I'm doing the question and answer period. If you have questions regarding certain books, I'm going to be answering them for 30, 45 minutes or however long you feel like it's necessary. But at least go live for 30 minutes. And
Okay.
then after you go live, say, hey, but promote your books. Hey,
Yeah.
if you're looking for this type of book, here's this.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for this type of book, here's this. You
Okay.
know,
Okay.
that's the
I'm gonna give
best
it a
way to
try.
do
I'm gonna
it.
give it a try.
But if you feel like you want to go live, you don't have nobody to go live with, say, hey, Nicole, I want to go live on this time. I'll make sure that my schedule is either free or I'll let you know when I can go live with you, and I'll go live
Okay.
with you.
Okay. I'm gonna definitely hold you to it.
Okay.
And I didn't tell y'all, but yes, I do got some books for sale. I'm gonna be putting them on sale. They regular price right now, but more information to come on that. I'm gonna do some flyers and put it out there. Thank Nicole for that. I'm gonna have to send you a free book now. Send me your address.
Girl, please don't send me no free book. I support. I do support. I don't. But you know what? What
Oh man.
people don't. I understand. I'm trying to block my blessings. But what I want authors to know is when I give gems or if I give advice or whatever it is, however you want to say it is, I don't be expecting anything in return. You
I'm a
understand what I'm saying?
reciprocator. It's
Huh?
just it's the reciprocation in me.
Oh,
So you bless me, I'm gonna bless you.
oh, look at
So
God. I'll be having me crying on
yes,
this
Lord.
internet.
So
The
you
sun
got
has slid down the wall already.
yes. And so I'm gonna send you you didn't read Oasis, I don't think. So I'm gonna send you the Oasis series.
Okay. Thank
Yes.
you. I
So definitely
appreciate
send me
you.
your address and I'll get it in the mail in the morning if you can send me your address tonight.
I will do it when we get off of here.
And so, yes, for those that need, my website again is thefinestgems.com. And you can find all my paperbacks there.
Okay. Is it better to come to your website to buy books
Oh, definitely.
versus going
Definitely
to
order from
Amazon?
me directly because them prices that's on Amazon is outrageous. I don't expect nobody to pay for them books.
And that is why
Mhm.
we want people to go to websites. But I know there are a few people out there that don't do what they say. So please ensure that you do what you say.
Yes, ma'am. And so, yeah, I mean, and that just from talking to you, I'm taking in your advice and what you're saying. So I am going to do a sale now. And so, y'all can be expecting to see that tomorrow. I'll make a post about that.
Oh, look at God. Because I'm
Yep.
gonna be on there. I'm gonna be on the website. Tag me in that video so I can
Yes,
share it.
ma'am. I will. I definitely will. And so I do a sale on every last one of my books for y'all.
Because you know I'm part of a book club, right?
I didn't know that.
And there's 60 of us in that book club.
Oh wow. Wow,
So
wow,
I
wow.
like to share.
Yes, ma'am. Please do.
I like to share. All right, let me pop my shit real quick, real quick. All right, y'all. So, y'all know I have a PR company. With the PR company, I'm still working out some logistics, so things should be live in about maybe 45 days to 60 days. So, I there's a few things that I have to train on, and I don't want to give you bullshit stuff.
Mm.
So, I mean, even though I'm a marketing major and I understand marketing and public relations, I still, there's a few things I want to train on and I don't want to outprice myself. So, authors, be patient with me. I do have a few clients now, but also there's some other things I'm going to be looking at so that I can give you guys a fuller package. So, be patient with me. Second thing is I have upcoming guests. So tomorrow I have possibly Brianna. She is my cousin, but she writes children's books. So I have to show I'm gonna show a little nepotism. Because guess what? Everybody else do. So I'm gonna show mine some nepotism. On Sunday, I got a new guest. It is author A. Lewis. We talking uno and dos.
I'm
Cause
gonna be on here for
she
that one.
listen, AA had
That's
me
my
sliding
girl.
down some walls.
Yes, I love that.
Okay. So Uno and Dos gave me the blues. So that is Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week, also I have Thursday on May 1st at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have Mark by Ty Lee. Is it 6 p.m.? Yeah, 8 p.m. I'm sorry. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have Mark by Ty Lee. She's an editor. She gives good prices. She knows what she's doing. She help edit the number one book in Kindle, which is Jacquel J's Croissant and other books by Jacquel and other authors. So Talib is beyond her stuff. Um, on Friday, I have Brit and her books. You know it's gonna be a time because Brit don't have the sense that God gave her. And then on Sunday, May 4th, I have publisher and author Tina J. So y'all tune in for that. What else do I have going on? So y'all know I represent Storm with y'all know Storm's good. I mean, girl, Black Girl Tired Pod Books Talk on YouTube and TikTok. That's another person you should interview with. I'll make sure that I'll pass your name along, but make sure you reach out to Storm for an interview, Asia. She's
Okay.
she's a good person to interview with. So we have that. Um, Make sure that you follow her on YouTube and TikTok. She's now on Substack. Her website, if you're looking for good recommendations, especially for fantasy and paranormal and all of that, fairies and the gargoyles and all that craziness, check out Storm for that. And she do a little street lit too. And watch her YouTube, her interviews. She also has a planner. It's a 3-in-1. Make sure you check it out. You can get it on her website. If you're looking for books, looking to get your books in an online store, if you're looking for an online bookstore owned by a Black woman that has Black books, Literary DFW, which is owned by Shannon. Shannon has a book box. And when I tell you that book box is everything, it looked like a Hermes bag, and they got books and all kind of stuff in it. It is so cute, and it is filled to the brim. She has 3 options. The third option got some adult toys in it. I'll just say that.
What kind of toys?
Adult that you can play by yourself or with somebody else.
My lord.
I also represent author Cherise C. Carr. If you're interested in becoming part of her street team, she has a book coming out, y'all. And I believe we're getting ready to drop her cover release in Geneva. So I need to confirm with her, but be looking in Geneva for her cover release. Everything first will go on there, and then it will hit her socials. All right. Make sure that you follow me. Come onto my website. It's bookedandbusy.square.site. I have merch on there. This is my t-shirts. I have t-shirts and hoodies. So this is a popular t-shirt. I'll send you one. When I send you my address, you send me your shirt size and your address, and we swap. How about we do that?
Okay.
So we have that. And then what else do we have? Events. So the Boozy Book Tour, they have 3 remaining locations.
I had questions about that. I'm sorry to cut you off.
That's okay.
I had questions about that because I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I think it was one that was booked and boozy tour. Like I didn't get the information about that, but I think it's one going on in Raleigh, and I'm like,
Yes.
what was the information for that? Because I definitely would have paid to go. But
BoozyBookTour.square.site is the website. I'm not sure if they filled up their tables. I don't think so. But you can hit Shannon or Storm up on the website. They have
send me the information and I'll check into it. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, but I did want to ask about that because
that is coming up in May.
Okay.
I'm not sure of the dates, but please do that.
Yeah.
Then they have Arlington, Virginia in July, and then they have Chicago in October. The dates, I don't have the dates in front of me, so I'm sorry. For 2026, We have the Boozy Book Tour in Las Vegas. It's a pajama jam. It's 3 days of foolishness and mayhem. Then they have two other dates. They have Denver, Colorado, which is going to be a dungeon night. And it will be NDA signed and no cell phones. And it will be some exhibitions of the foolishness and the mayhem that the BDSM community be going through. So if you're interested in that, more than welcome to come. Just know
It's going
NDAs
down.
will be signed and there will be no cell phones. And whatever you see me do, mind your business.
Mind your There you go. Mind your business.
Mind your business. They also have a location. They're also going to Seattle, Washington, where it's an Alice in Wonderland theme, and it will be a white shoe situation. So they got something planned for that. Okay, so that's Boozy Book Tour. I have a book event coming up. It's more so a retreat. I'm doing a Napa book wine and book tour. It's 3 days, Labor Day weekend, September 4th through the 6th. Friday, we will be doing a tour of San Francisco, Sausalito, and Half Moon Bay. And Oakland, we will end at Marcus Bookstores. Saturday is the wine country of Napa. So we'll be going to 5 wineries. We'll be going to Sutter, Visa Tui, Chandon, Mums, and Castle de Amorosa, which is a real castle. It's a real castle. So we'll be going to the downtown Napa. Then on Sunday we will be doing a downtown Napa. So we'll be going to a black-owned restaurant for brunch. That's tentative because I have to go taste the food. There is a black wine store and a black winery, which is Brown Estates, and we'll be going to those 3 things tentatively for the food part. And then there's other walkable wineries in the area. And then after that, y'all can go home. No.
That's it. That's all.
Oh, Saturday night is a game night and Friday night is a dinner. So just know that it's stuff to do. I think that is it. Oh, no, it's not it. LA. So it is the Cali authors. Shelly, are you in here? Cali, I
Oh
need to write it
yeah,
down.
she has an event coming. Shall
Yeah,
we?
Cali authors coming out. I forgot what it's called, but it's a Denims and Chucks party. Listen, we in that thing.
And also, what's Markella, her event that's gonna be here in Charlotte. Um, I forgot the name of her event. Jesus, but I know that's coming up too. I'll send you the information for that.
Okay. So those are the events that I'm going to and be participating in. Make sure that you follow me on YouTube. This interview will be in its entirety on YouTube. I am actually working tonight on posting content on YouTube so I can get these videos over there. So it's going to take me a couple of days to get the last 10 videos up over on YouTube, the interviews. But make sure you like and subscribe for my YouTube channel. I am now on Substack. I don't have any content over there. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with it, but I didn't want anybody to take my name. And that's it. That's it. Y'all, thank you so much, Asia, for coming on. I know we've been trying to get you on for forever.
I know, and look, this is the eye that I had a sty in. Girl, it came out of nowhere, and I'm like, I do not want to go live with this big old lump in my eye, and it feel like it's still haven't gone all the way down.
I can see it.
Yeah,
But if you hadn't said nothing, we wouldn't have noticed.
I know, but it's bugging me. I told my daughter today I'm going to the doctor. They got to get this lump out my eye.
Right.
It's horrible.
So this will not be our last interview, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna have to have another one after you read Disruption. And then Print on My Soul, I already know.
Oh yeah, because girl, you know me. I would make some content. Be like, girl, what are you publicly? What is wrong
I
with you?
can't wait to see what kind of hat you gonna put on with that book, because I know you gonna put one on. I know you gonna wear one. I'm just waiting to see
Listen,
which one.
I got a lot of hats that people ain't seen yet.
You're gonna have to pull out. You're gonna have to pull out some kind of hat for that book. I know for a fact that's one of my favorite books I wrote.
Okay.
Disruption.
Yep.
That
Well, I'm about to read it.
if I was to pop anything, it would be for that book, Disruption. That that book. I took 3 months to write that book, and it's because I had to. It's so much in that story. And if you think I'm trying to hype you up, I am, because oh my god, if I had to pick a favorite book that I wrote, that would be my all time favorite
Really?
to date. That one, Disruption.
And then I follow it up with
Imprint on my
imprint my
soul.
heart. Okay. Imprint
Yeah,
my soul
imprint on my soul.
on my soul.
You're gonna need imprint on my soul immediately after you read Disruption. You're not gonna be able to wait. You're gonna need it.
Okay.
And the reason you're gonna need it because you're gonna. I can't tell y'all this story, Jesus.
No, I'm
You
gonna
gonna
read
need
it. I'm
it.
gonna read it. I'm gonna read it.
You're gonna need it. Oh my God! And I know you're gonna fall in love with these characters. And one in particular.
So I'm gonna have a new book husband. I already got 6 of them.
Yes. Yes.
No, I got a new book husband. I got a new book husband too. So I already got 7. So I'm gonna add another one. Cause you know
Yes.
I'm okay. So you okay?
But you know what the number 8 is, new beginning, and that's just listen,
I'm
this
putting
book
them right
is
here.
there for you.
So my
He
husbands are going right here.
yeah, he might cut the line. Cause I'm gonna tell you, he's unhinged, and he's not the kind to go in the back of the line. He will not.
Let me read this book. Let me hurry up because
He
I'm
will
reading a
not.
dark romance right now, and I gotta finish it.
I hate to say to put that book down and get on Disruption, but
I
you
know I
need
got to.
to.
I gotta finish it. I'm like you.
Yes.
I gotta finish it. But disruption might be next.
It gotta be. It got make it a
But the
priority.
problem is, AA has 2 books coming out next month. I gotta read them books before her interview on Sunday.
I tell you what, if you get that book and read it, if you don't like it, which I know you will, I will refund you. You are gonna love that book. I promise you.
Okay, I'm gonna read it.
Yes, and
I'm gonna
whoever
read it.
else on here, I
Let me
know I
get my
think we got
obligations
11
out the
people
way.
left.
But let me get
Huh?
my obligations out the way, and then I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I
read
think
it.
we got 11 people on here that I'm trying to convince them too, because they need to read
Storm,
that
can
book.
you can well I don't buddy read well. Stormy, you in here too. I'm gonna need y'all to read this too.
Yes, please read it.
It's called Disruption by Asia Cornish.
Yes, ma'am.
And then follow up with Imprint of On My Soul.
Yep. You're gonna
Hi,
need it.
Jessica. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. Aisha, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely honored to talk with you.
And let me know if you need more help going live. I will be there with you.
Yes, ma'am. And if you're an author and you on here, definitely pick you up a cover, because I got over 300 on my site right now. Designs by Asia. What is it? Designs by Asia .co.
Okay.
CO, not com. It's co.
Okay. Because I might need a cover from my book that's coming out in February.
Yes, ma'am. I got you covered. I
All
got you.
right. All right. All right. All right. All right, y'all. Good night.
All right. Good night,
Storm is
everyone.
going live. And for those that's in our normal group, Storm is going live. We're going to do some productivity work over there and some talking. I got work to do, so I'll be over there probably in the next 15 or 20 minutes. But bye, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Happy reading, y'all.